me Marcus, welcome back to Bricks and Bits. So I've started my build on the 10270 Lego Bookshop, Birch Books as I call it. That's because it's called Birch Books, isn't it? So I've started it, and as I said to you, as I build it, I'm not going to do a time lapse on it, but I'm going to update you on every sort of chapter, if you like. So I've done bag one. Now you might say, oh, you're naive, mate, you're a newbie to it. Well, I'm not a newbie to building Lego, but I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit late to the party perhaps of building Creator Expert. So the first thing that struck me was I couldn't find some of the bits after I'd opened the bag one. I struggled for a little while finding something, and then I realised that there's two bag ones. Why? Why don't they say open bag one and open bag two? So, you know, you're probably saying you're an idiot, you should have known that. Put it in the comment below if that is your thoughts on that. So yeah, we've done bag one, or the bags one. Well, here we are. That's as far as I've got with it. I love the tiling outside. Now you'll notice let's go back step. You'll notice I've built them on a Mills plate. Now some of you again will say, you haven't built a proper Mills plate, yeah, because because I haven't put any of the Technic blocks in there. I haven't got any to put in there at the moment, so I will put them in there. I'll probably just put 2x1s in there. That's all it needs. To be honest with you, I don't even need it. The only reason I'm putting on Mills plates is for strength, so I can move them around. These things are going to be sitting on a bookshelf. They haven't got a great big Lego city to put them in, so they're not going to be moving around. It's not going to be a train set going around it, because I just don't have the space for that. These are going to be going on a bookshelf, but they will get moved because they will get used for stop motion. Now, just giving you a little teaser there. There will be some stop motions coming to this channel later in the year. Anyway, I've gone with this technique of using large 16x16 plates. These ones, I bought them initially to use for assembly square, but as I'm doing the Birch Books first, I'm using it for that. So I'll show you the Mills plate that I've made for the other one. I've done them both together. We just take the top of that. I just bought extra blocks for these, and yeah, I know some people might say you haven't done it properly. It's perfect. Look how bendy that part is of the plate, and then when you put them together, they're way better, really strong. So that's good. That's perfect for what I want. And it didn't cost too much to build either. I think that cost me probably about a tenner maybe. Anyway, so back to this. I've got this far. I love the tiling. The tiling looks great. One thing I'll say, I've not noticed this in previous books, but certain things, the colour is a bit out. You look at that, which is that single round one stud. That's a silver, metallic silver. In the book, it's, if you can see it, in the book it just looks like a grey one, and I was looking for that for ages. So that's as far as we've got. I'll update you when I get to the next checkpoint. Okay, so last night I completed group number 2, I suppose you call it, because I would say bag number 2, but seemingly there's more than one bag in bag number 2. So it's really taking shape now. I'm really satisfied with it. One thing I didn't show you yesterday was the little mini builds of the little plane, and obviously a little guy, perhaps on his way home from school, gone in to get some books. It really is taking shape now. I've got the first, or ground floor in England. First floor, I think you probably call it across the pond. It's the first floor built. That's only, like I say, 2 sections. It goes up to 8 in the book, so, and there's still quite a lot of, well, I mean, I've got a whole another building to build yet as well, but anyway, here we go. Look, you can see it is absolutely magnificent. It just looks so good from the front there. I mean, I've seen this in many videos, to be honest, so, you know, this isn't new to you, I know, but honestly, when you actually got it in real life, it just, it looks so good. And now, if I open the door, I'll open the door, and you can see him better. And I just love how you step into the shop, just like in a real shop, you know. Step into an old-fashioned shop. You can see the till there, the till point, a shelf of books there in the background. You can see the stairs, and yeah, and obviously there's this guy. I think he owns the bookshop, although maybe he's just going to buy in a book. I don't know. He's got some flowers in his hand. Maybe he's bought some flowers from the flower shop that I haven't built yet. Bought a book and he's reading it. It's called the Moby Brick, which is pretty clever. So I'm just going to tip it up so you can see him better inside. And there we are. Look, you can see the cashier desk and the stairwell, the stairs going up. So last night I completed stage 3, and I really enjoyed this stage, although, believe it or not, it took longer to do stage 3 than it did the other 2. Not together, but anyway, I'm going to take it off there so I can show it to you. And yeah, I was really pleased at building this. The windows look brilliant, don't they? At the back we have a balcony where you can someone can sit outside and perhaps have a coffee. Maybe in the summer they've bought a book from the bookshop and they're going to read it out there. Yeah, maybe don't spill the coffee over it, but you know. Inside, I really enjoyed building the inside. You know, back in the day when I was building my own Lego sets when I was little, there was always something on the box which you're really excited about. And when you got to that bit, you're like, building the... Well, it was like that with this, and it took me right back. And yeah, it was almost a bit emotional, really. It was building a grandfather clock, because I've seen the grandfather clock. And when it got to it, I was like building part of it, and I didn't really realise the first bit of it. I didn't really realise that's what I was building. And then I actually built put the clock bit on, and I was like, wow, that's the grandfather clock. I was like, I don't know, it was just, yeah. But look at that, it's really good how the grandfather clock sits in there. Looks really good. And of course we have the reading lamp by the, what do they call that? They call it a captain's chair or something, don't they? A big a club chair. But yeah, so yeah, really pleased with that. And it's on to stage 4. So that's it. 4th stage done. The final stage. I am so happy with this model. I mean, it's only half done because I've got the other bit to build, but the other, the house, but I'm so pleased with it. Let's just give a quick recap of the stages. So the first stage is tiling, and then obviously the first part of the bookshop is this wonderful shop, and then we have the mezzanine floor landing with the stairs going up. Absolutely fantastic. So much detail as well with the bookshelves. I'm thinking about getting a lighting kit because they look brilliant with the lighting kit. Then we have the second floor. I'm going to put that on, or yeah, what we call the first floor in Britain, but a second floor for here in the United States. And again, a fantastic, nice little room with a grandfather clock and the reading lamp. Just imagine sitting there, can't you, with the clock, the pendulum going on the clock, 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 and sitting there, just listening to it, with it chiming every so often while you're reading your book. And then, of course, we have this stage, the roof. Now the roof is I wasn't sure what was in the roof, if I'm honest, and well, I know now. That's where the apartment is. So we've got a lady there. She's been reading all day. She has, and she's very tired, so she's asleep. And she's got a chameleon in the tank next to her. That's quite simple in there. There's not a lot in the apartment. You could put a bit more in there, but there's the staircase up to it. And it just finishes off the whole house rather nicely. So, that's the first part of Birch Books. And I'll see you in the next one, which will be part 2.